Hello and welcome. Today I'd like to talk about foam rolling. This is a form of flexibility. This is a great way for you to relieve muscle soreness, lubricate your joints, and it does a million good things. The purpose of this video today is I'm wanting to give you guys, show you live, maybe 5 to 7 muscle groups. Some of our main muscle groups. This is really going to be a crucial part of your warm-up. And a lot of this segment, we really want to promote that. We want to promote a proper warm-up, and most training programs neglect the myofascial therapy, which is the foam rolling. Think of this as like a deep tissue massage. It's a great way to get you ready for a great workout. So we're going to start today with this foam roller. This red one is not very dense. There's better ones that you can get. The denser, the more actually difficult it's going to be, the more it's actually going to penetrate the muscle tissue and break up things. I'm going to go ahead and start with your calves. I'm going to come to the floor. Ideally you want to be on a hard surface, but today and for the purposes of the video we're going to use this room, we're going to use the floor. I want to start with the calf, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to start the foam roller at the bottom of my heel, okay? I'm going to straighten my leg and keep my toe pointed up tall, okay? I want to move nice and slow to my knee. As you can kind of see, I'm kind of doing a hand walk here. This is a very modified way to do the calf. And I'm going to go back. Okay? Now, here's what I want you guys to think about. If I wanted to progress this, I'm going to wrap my other foot around, and I'm going to pick up my hips. That puts a lot more weight and pressure into my calf. And I'm going to move nice and slow. You don't want to foam roll fast. You want to go as slow as possible. Think of every second, or every 1 inch per second. So it's going to go really slow. The key to foam rolling, right here I have a tender spot. On the tender spots I want to hold for 30 seconds. So wherever you're feeling it tender, you're going to park it and hold 30 seconds. Try to find 2 tender spots per muscle group. So for me, I would just keep going back and forth trying to find tender spots. You want to be relaxed with this. You don't want to be tense. Your muscle tissue will actually project a protective shield if you go, basically if you're doing this really tense, you're not going to be able to work into the muscle like we're trying to do. Okay, so I showed you the calf. Next one I'm going to show you, starting with our lower extremity first, is the IT bands, which is this outer connective tissue at the outer thigh. Okay? So it's just think of your IT bands as your outer thigh. What we're going to do, I'm going to place this below the hip bone. I don't want to be on any hard tissues. I want to be on soft tissues. I'm going to bring this right foot over, okay? And then I'm going to come down to my elbow. So I have my right foot and my right hand here. That is crucial because this is going to help us move from the hip position nice and slow all the way down to the knee. And then we're going to come back. Okay? If I wanted to progress this one, I could stack both of my feet on top of each other, getting more weight and more pressure into the muscle tissue. This is the outer thigh, the IT bands. This is really good. I know a lot of you at home do a lot of running. You do a lot of training cardiovascularly. So what this does is this actually releases a lot of tension and pressure in your knees. It lubricates your knees. If your IT bands are tight, it's going to bring your knee out of alignment. And so this is helping us set you back in alignment. So this is very corrective, and this really helps work out muscle imbalances. So most people you'll find you're going to be really tight. The IT band is a very important muscle group to hit. Okay. The third one, we worked with the calf, we worked with the IT band. We're going to show you how to do foam roll your hamstrings. So what I'm going to do, is I'm going to start at the top of my hamstring. I'm just going to sit on the foam roller, okay? I'm going to cross my right foot over my left knee. I'm showing you my left side today. And I'm going to slowly work using my hands back here. I'm going to work down to the knee. Nice and slow. And then I'm going to come back. Trying to keep myself in good alignment. Don't want my back and shoulders out of alignment. Trying to keep myself straight ahead. But most importantly, trying to stay relaxed. Okay? Let me move over here, show you a better angle. Again, the hamstrings coming right under. I'm going to sit on top. I'm going to start at the top of my hamstring. I'm going to cross the other foot over, keep my back straight. Once I'm here, I'm going to work myself down to the knee. Back and forth. Very good. Okay? Those are most of the lower body ones that I'm going to show you today. The next one is going to be your quads. So we're actually going to face down on this one. I'm going to place the foam roller at the top of my quad muscle. So I'm going to place the foam roller down. I'm going to get on one leg at a time, come to my elbows, and I'm going to slowly walk myself forward from the hip position towards the knee. Okay, I'm going to go back and forth. So we've gone through calves today. We've shown you the IT bands. We've shown you the hamstrings, and we just finished our fourth one with the quads. This is really crucial. You don't have to do all of these before your workout. Pick a couple. Maybe 1 to 2 would be great. You'll be amazed at how more efficient your workouts are. And this is just promoting great flexibility. So this is something that every program needs. From this point on, I'd like to get into upper body. So I'm going to show you a few ones. First, I'm going to start with your thoracic spine, which is going to be basically from here all the way to the mid-back point, okay? Don't want to foam roll the low back. I'm going to show you the thoracic spine. I'm basically going to start at the top of my shoulder blades. I'm going to pull my hips up, bring my hands behind my head, and I'm going to slowly work all the way down. Keeping my back nice and flat. The last one I'm going to show you today regarding our upper body is your lats. So when addressing the lats, I want to start, I'm going to try to get under the scapula, the shoulder blade bone. So I'm going to start from here and I'm going to work myself down. Okay? Don't want to be in my bone. You're doing it wrong if you're up here, because that's going to be mostly on your scapula bone. We don't want to go there. We want to get below that. We want to get into the belly of the muscle. Can't emphasize this enough, you don't want to get on hard tissue. You don't want to get on bone. Okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to position this under my armpit, below my armpit. Okay? And what I'm going to do is I can move back and forth, north and south, and I can rotate forwards and backwards. And again, I'm trying to be slow. I'm trying to find those knots in my muscle tissue. When I find the knots, I'm going to hold for 30 seconds. Okay? Now, there are more muscle groups that we can work on in the future when we do future videos regarding, warm-up and flexibility. I just wanted to show you some of our main muscle groups today, give you guys an intro into foam rolling. Please check out my website, calebwhite.com. We're going to have a lot of information, and I would love to answer questions regarding foam rolling because it's a very lengthy subject. So thank you so much, and you guys have a great day.